just like to thank the fans that showed up today and cheered our football team on. Really appreciate it. At the end of the day, we just didn't play well enough to win a game, and that's my fault. It's all on me, and I got to do a better job of getting the team ready. We did a better job than I did. Penalties hurt. When you have 11 penalties, we just killed drives. We fumbled the ball, gave the ball, I think on the 12-yard line, it led to a touchdown. Beat yourselves with penalties and the ball on the ground. Squandered some field position. I think we thought we had some good starting field position. And it was tough to do sustained drives. We got to get touchdowns instead of field goals. We would have gotten just a couple of touchdowns instead of field goals. It could have been a different game. Defensively, we wore down in the fourth quarter. The drives, a couple of those drives in the fourth quarter just killed us. The end of the first half, really two drives in the first half. The opening drive, we missed a run, and then letting them be able to get 3 points at the end of the first half is unacceptable. Just not the way we should be playing in that situation. But it's all on me. We'll continue to work to try to get better. Absolutely love our guys, love our team. We had a really good 2 weeks. Actually, we had a great, practices and meetings and just chemistry in our football team since we started. So I've got no complaints about anything from our players. They do what I ask them to do. And absolutely love all of them. Just got to find a way to do a better job and put them in a position to win a game. So with that, I'll go ahead and open any questions.
Chris, you say it's all on you, but where did you fail today?
We lost the game, didn't play clean enough.
76 yards rushing. What went wrong?
I didn't prepare the guys well enough.
What did you think of the way Art played today?
Played outstanding.
Is Art your starting quarterback again?
We'll worry about that later. I'm just worried about today.
Chris, could you discuss the decision to punt 4th and 10 late in the third quarter from the Boston College 40?
4th and 10, it's a long situation, so just felt it was best to do.
Looked like Fadakasi got injured in the end. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
Chris, what would you say to the fan base that seems to be exasperated, judging from the attendance?
I'm just trying to work like heck to get our football team to play better on Saturdays. That's what my concern is.
Chris, I'm hoping to ask this question later in the year, considering everything, but are you worried about your job status going forward?
No, I'm worried about our football team.
What do you think of Blackshear's play today? He had over 100 receiving yards.
I thought he played well. He had the one fumble that put us in a bad situation, but Raheem's consistently a guy that shows up and makes plays every single week, and he did that today as well.
Any consideration to moving him to the slot full time, or?
We'll do what's best for our offense, moving forward. He's played multiple positions. He's learned multiple positions. I think he does a great job. Absolutely love his competitive spirit, what he does every single day out there practicing, what he does on game day too.
Coach, was anything said to Art before the game because of his confidence level or anything in that manner?
No, but before the game, the best thing we did is just leave him alone. He worked really, really hard to improve. We've been talking a lot about that in these sessions, and hopefully he saw a lot of that improvement today. He had his best game that he's had since he's been here at Rutgers.
Looking back, should you guys have been more aggressive at the end of the first half to try to score a touchdown, knowing you could get a
We
ball?
tried. We just didn't hit the plays.
But you didn't take any shots to the end zone on it.
We tried. We tried. It didn't work.
And did you think about the punt on 4th and 10? Because they'd had a 13-play drive. You said the defense was kind
No,
of down.
it's one of those things, guys. If you punt it, change field position, and it works, great, it worked. When it doesn't work, then you always question, what you did. That's just the nature of, being a coach and the nature of football.
But you played one Big Ten game. Why will it be better going forward now that you go
We're just
into
going
the
to keep
hard?
working. Like I said, I'm not here to ever make any prediction. We're going to keep working. I love our guys, and trying to give everything I can to be the best coach I can be to put them in the best position to be successful. That's it.
How do you keep the guys' confidence up?
They've been trained. They're a really close group of guys. They love each other. They work hard for each other, and I've got no complaints about our players. I've got no concerns about our players and chemistry and their attitude moving forward.
Susan Robeson spoke to the team yesterday. What was that like? What was the message?
She gave a really powerful message about Paul's career here and the challenges and struggles that he went through. Really, it was eye-opening for our players to hear some of the comments that she made about Paul, and I really appreciate Susan coming and spending time with us.
Two more questions?
They had like almost 300 yards rushing. What happened there defensively?
We played well enough. We had some breakdowns. We wore down in the second half, in the fourth quarter specifically, and expected to be able to stop the run better than we did today.
Final question.
Chris, the penalties overall, was there one thing you can pinpoint that was the problem for the sloppy play?
No, it was a number thing. We had a couple holding. We had, I think, 3 holding calls, false start. offensive pass interference, so we ran into a defender. So there were, mixed bags of different penalties.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.